Okay, welcome back. In this presentation I'll show you how to insert an image for your gears to be laser cut, and also how to save that as a DXF file. So I've saved an image that I'd sourced from the internet, and when I searched for a DXF or an outline, a really simple image. If I place it in here, I can go to the tracing tab, go to image trace, select with the black arrow, ask it to ignore white, and ask it to trace those images. You can change the threshold so that all of those are able to be seen, and then I can expand. Once I've done that, you'll see that they're all individual shapes. I'm going to change here my fill and my outline. If I select now my white arrow, you can see all of the individual paths are coming up. So I'm going to change that to an RGB of 255 and just place that somewhere else on my artboard. Okay, let's check what's going on here. Let's see. Alright, the other thing we're going to do now is just have a look in Essentials and go to Layers. We'll create a new layer. We'll put some text. This is the information. About my gear. ... and make that a bit bigger. I can change here in the properties if I want. So information about the gear here. If I hold down Alt and click and drag, I can copy that quite quickly. Go to the text and edit that. I'm just going to delete that text. Accidentally went in there. And here we might say advantages of a spur gear, and maybe disadvantages next to it. Right, maybe down here we might say applications. Right, and I'm going to select these and make them a bit bigger. So this one, the properties, let's go with 10 mil. If you want to select multiple at the same time, you can hold down the shift button. Oh, and I can see I've got a spelling error here, so I'll just come back in and fix that up. If you hover, you can see it will line up for you, so here, and then holding shift will keep it on that same axis. Okay, so I might have an image of a spur gear that I need to insert as well. I can go and find one of those. So this is the setting that I was looking for. Spur gear. Let's say looking for a good example of a spur gear. one might be okay. So I'll save that picture into our Year 10 Gears and Catapult file, and then place that onto our Illustrator file place here, and then I can use the same method as before. I'll go to the Tracings tab, use the black arrow to select, go to Ignore White, ask it to trace, change the threshold so you can see all of your image, and then expand the image. If you hold down Shift, it will keep the proportions while you resize. And maybe over here I'll use this as a heading for Simple Machines. And in the presentation we can elaborate on what each of these are and why they're useful. Okay, so I'm going to select all now, all of my text, and change the fill and the stroke. Let's have a transparent fill and a 255 stroke for green, 0 and 0 for red and blue. Nice, and do the same with this one. Stroke. Okay, so of course you'd have more bullet points and information here for your presentation. This is our 400 by 600 board, and we're going to laser cut that. So we need to go File, Export As, a DXF, I'll call it Spur Gear Presentation. You could put your group member names down there as well, and export that. File, we'll say OK, and then that file will be ready to upload to our My Padua class page.